Alright, so you're thinking about moving to Weatherford, Texas, well, you're at the right place, because in today's video, I will take you around and show you 3 different homes in 3 different price points from $400 to $500 to $700,000 range, so you can see what may fit your budget and what you can get in Weatherford, Texas at that price point. And if you stick around to the end, I'm going to share with you one of the best well-kept secrets in Weatherford that only locals know, but they plan every single year. And we're going to get after it right now. Alright, if this is your first time on the channel, I'd like to know everything about Fort Worth, Texas and the surrounding suburbs, such as Weatherford, Texas. Subscribe below, hit the bell for notification, be the first to know about the current market in the Fort Worth, Texas area. My name is Tommy Dyer with Moving to Fort Worth, Texas. My team and I love helping people make that move to Fort Worth, Texas, whether it be 9 days, 90 days, or 9 months. Feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, schedule a Zoom with us. We'd be happy to help you make that smooth move to Fort Worth, Texas area. As I mentioned, we are in Weatherford, Texas. We're actually in the heart of downtown Weatherford, Texas, at the historic Parker County Courthouse. It was actually built in 1886, and this square here is just absolutely packed with charming boutiques, local coffee shops, restaurants. You know, it's almost like this place here stopped in time, but ended up with the right touch of modern life. Weatherford's only about 30 minutes west of Fort Worth, has a population of about 40,000 people, and sits on 27 square miles. I consider Weatherford more of a country living suburb, you know, with lots of land, space, very peaceful here, and definitely has a strong sense of community here. And just a short commute to Fort Worth. I do have clients that live here and living the life in Weatherford, and commute to Arlington, commute to Keller. We also have full videos on those as well, so definitely check them out. Downtown Weatherford has a wide variety from fine dining to cozy pubs, and one of my favorites is the Weatherford's Farmers Market with fresh produce and seasonal goods, and this is all year round. They are open 7 days a week. All right, it's not all about the downtown charm here. It's also, they're proudly known as the cutting horse capital of the world, with the most elite trainers, some of the best world-class facilities, and definitely some of the most prestigious horses in the sport. That's not enough Texas for you. Right here, every July, they have the Parker County Peach Festival, you know, and thousands of people come here every July, you know, for the local goods, the fun, the music, and some of the best tasting peaches you may ever taste. And also they have contests here, you know, for peach pie, you know, peach tea, peach ice cream, even they have peach salsa. Now that's Texas for you. If you're looking for lots of land, this lifestyle, plenty of breathing room, Weatherford delivers it all. And speaking of delivering, we're gonna go check out those homes right now. All right, we're at our very first home in Weatherford, Texas. This home is price point at $499,000. It's 4 bedrooms, 3 bath, 2-car garage. It does have 2295 square feet, and it was built in 2005. It's a beautiful home. It does have an open concept, beautiful kitchen with the granite countertops. It does sit on 1.2 acres. You're going to get a lot of that in Weatherford, just going west of Fort Worth. You know, Fort Worth's going to be a little more expensive in the land because it's Fort Worth is in the city. Go out in the country a little more. You are going to get probably $1 per square foot less on a house, but also maybe more land for you. And this one sits again on 1.2 acres. You have a lot more land in the front. You have land, a lot of land in the back. It does have a beautiful, large covered back porch. You can enjoy that land back there. And it also has a workshop with electricity that you can do all your hobbies back there. And you'll notice, and we go through this neighborhood here, in this home here, they have a lot of driveways that are on the side or the back. And what happens is, and I kind of pan around the neighborhood, you have a lot less cars on the street. You just don't really have it hardly here because of the fact that, you know, majority of people are actually parking in their driveway because they have the long driveways, and big fan of that. You know, have a long driveway, and the kids always great place to play as well. This one has a pipe fence around it, and you see the beautiful workshop back there. You know, you're not far from Fort Worth. You're about 25 minutes drive to downtown Fort Worth. Lakes, we're definitely in the lake life here. You have Weatherford Lake, which is really close to here, and it's only about 10-minute drive from here. And you also have Eagle Mountain Lake, which is a large lake. It's about 35 minutes from here. Then you have Lake Granbury, which is about 45 minutes. So you definitely got that lake life here as well. So you kind of get the piece, the acreage, really close to everything, including Fort Worth. We're gonna do what we always do. We're gonna take you around and cruise you through the neighborhood, show you what this neighborhood looks like, and kind of give you the vibe. Then we're gonna go see our second beautiful home. All right, we're at our second home in Weatherford, Texas, and this home is a beauty. It's price point at $569,900. It's 4 bedrooms, 3 bath, 2-car garage, 2412 square feet, built in 2024. So it's a brand new home. The thing about brand new homes, you do come with, you know, they kind of come in, the builders typically come in and, you know, take away the trees, but they do plant new trees. So it takes a little time to get that established neighborhood look. But again, it's a beautiful home. It does have a side garage entry, which is one of my favorites because you have this long driveway and it has the 2-car garage there. But you pan around, you rarely see any type of people on the streets. You do have more construction still going on here, just because you have these long driveways and people park their cars here, so you don't need to park on the streets. It does give the home a better elevation, in my opinion. Just, you know, nothing wrong with the 2-car in the front. You got $1 million homes that are that way, but just my preference on that. This does come with 1 acre, so you have ample room to, that's why you have typically more room in the front and a lot of room in that back. And so you can put shop back there, you can put your boat back there. You can do a lot of things about that. And speaking of boats, that, you know, we definitely have the lake life here in Weatherford. You have Lake Weatherford. It's about a 10-minute drive from here. You also have Eagle Mountain Lake, which is approximately about 35-minute drive, and you have Lake Granbury, which is about a 45-minute drive. You know, I have a lot of clients that come and they come from different parts of the country, and they say, Tommy, I want land. I'm in Texas, I want that land. And going west of Fort Worth, you have a better chance of that. A lot of the homes are 1 acre. Most homes in this area are at least 1 acre, and so you can get that just because there's more space for land. Typically, it's a little cheaper land as well because you're going west of Fort Worth, about 30 minutes away from Fort Worth. And if you're traveling to the airport from periodically, it's about a 50-minute drive, depending on, you know, traffic and all that. So this home here, again, is sits on 1 acre, beautiful home. And what we're gonna do now, we're gonna cruise around the neighborhood, kind of show you what the rest of the neighborhood looks like, so you can see for yourself. And then we're gonna go to that beautiful 3rd home, which you definitely wanna stick around for. This is a final house in Weatherford, Texas. This beautiful home is price point at $715,000. It has 4 bedrooms, 3 bath, 3-car garage. It's about 3,100 square feet, and it's actually is built in 2022, so it's relatively new. In this area, you're going to find new construction, some still new construction here, and homes that are built like this one in 2022. So you get all the perks of a new home, which is fantastic. In this house itself, there's 2 fireplaces. There's 1 indoor, there's 1 outdoor, and also this one has a bonus of a game room upstairs that actually has a full bath in it. So I have a lot of clients that are growing families, and sometimes they'll use that game room, second living, or an office as another bedroom. This works perfect for that because it does have a full bath in there as well. So again, you got that this long driveway here with the garage entry on the left, and really gives you a really nice elevation here. You got the pipe fence for the pet-friendly backyard. And then what I like about this, you can park all your cars here. If I kind of scan around a little bit, you'll see that most homes in this area, or maybe all the homes in this area, have the garages in the side or the back. Therefore, you just don't have any cars on the street, which gives it, in my opinion, a little bit more of appealing as well. And that is a wrap of our Weatherford tour. I'm going to do what I always do. I'm going to cruise you around the neighborhood, show you the neighborhood so you can see what it looks like for yourself. Stay tuned, because I'm going to share with you that best well-kept secret. We're going to get after it right now. All right, here it is. If you ever want to experience why Weatherford is so special, what happens right here in June of every year, this whole town, this whole area comes totally alive with the Parker County Sheriff Posse Frontier Days Rodeo. This is no ordinary rodeo. This is a full-blown Texas tradition with parades, live music, street dancing. They even have chuck wagon dinners. You know, if you're coming to Weatherford, Texas, you definitely need a chuck wagon dinner and some of the most action-packed rodeo in the state of Texas. And it happens all right here on the Parker County Sheriff Posse. And once you go, you'll know why it's so special. And my family and I have personally been here for at least 10 straight years. And it's an absolute blast for the kids, for the adults, and very family friendly. Definitely recommend you come to this if you're here in June in Weatherford, Texas. Well, that's a wrap of the Weatherford tour. I hope you enjoyed it. Whether you're moving in 9 days, 90 days, 9 months, feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, schedule a Zoom with us. Be happy to help you make that smooth move to the Fort Worth, Texas area. Until next time, hope to see you around town.